Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are checking out Arcane Season 2, Episode 6. It is finally here. We are here for it. This is the message hidden within the pattern. Look, this has been an absolute banger. I can't wait to see how they cap Act 2.
Took the words right out of my mouth because I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see the final act of Act 2 and how this episode is going to go. It's been such a good show so far. Cannot wait for more.
Yeah, the first two, for me, artistically, have been absolutely mind-numbing, incredible stories, a lot of drama. Like I said, I got a little wall up around my heart right now. We'll see if they break it or take us to a brighter, happier place. I don't know. Who knows?
I can't believe there's only 3 left after this one. It's been an amazing journey so far. Can't wait for this one. Let's go! I'm really intrigued for this intro. These last 2 episodes have been bangers of intros.
What kind of world are we going to be in?
Is this Jason Heimendinger?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably not good.
I can't let you leave.
Oof, some rage.
Poor Sallow.
That isn't Jace. There is another will at work within him.
Wow, Victor and Sky.
A singularity simultaneously self-replicating and self-annihilating.
We've never seen complexity like this.
Exquisite chaos.
So we got an answer for Sallow, huh? Peace out, Sallow.
Yeah, I guess that was it. That wasn't Jace.
That wasn't.
Now we got crazy portals and things going on in space.
We still have the Black Rose thing.
Man, it feels like they got so much to tie up in the next, well, counting this 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy.
Have you guys watched the music video yet?
I know a lot of folks have asked us to check out the music videos. I just stayed away because
Spoilers.
I want any kind of
No spoilers.
spoiler-ish.
Look out for yourself.
Look out for yourself.
Foreboding music. I always love the description terms for the music.
Bending your environment to your will. Your speed is improving, but eventually you need force.
Too much force exposes you to risk.
Dude, we're going to get an epic battle between Kate and Vi. Why else are they showing this trend?
Yeah, they gotta be. Setting that up.
Because they're showing that they're going to make Kate ruthless.
I've discovered a 4th principle, one that heightens all others. Sacrifice.
Oh, jeez.
Like she's done with her daughters and her children.
Pardon the interruption. I've tracked him to Zaun.
Let's hunt a beast.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Is he gonna be able to keep it together?
Worried about those paper cuts. Although, how often does a paper cut actually bleed?
Look at this.
Yeah, someone's been busy.
All are welcome. But I must ask you to surrender your weapons. This is a place of peace.
I'm just going to leave them sitting there.
Leave those for anybody to pick up?
We have a weapons check.
Smack. Oh, she sees the hex stack.
Oh, she grabbed it.
She did. Nice little touch.
Look at this paradise. Everything's working out.
Wow, true peace. Until our group showed up.
Yeah.
Come. He's expecting you.
Time to meet the man.
We pissing our pants yet? PP Pants City.
Might
rules.
people have people on edge a little bit, having him walking around, huh?
What do you got for us, Victor?
We hear you can heal people.
No.
Pull the monster out of him.
Oh.
Yeah, he's connected now.
Oh, looks like Chris Hemsworth. Is he too far gone? Too much of the animals in him?
He's got...
I wouldn't think Victor's power has any limits.
You once told me all systems have limits.
Or maybe.
It's worth the risk.
Oh, shit.
There we go.
Wow.
But remember, Mbess is on her way.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is going to be just a...
Is deeply entangled with that of the beast.
How did you know his name?
He told me, I saw your father. His dream of your family and vision of Zaun as it could have been, it was beautiful.
A cookie.
You have much to offer this commune, Powder.
There's the gear.
We're gonna get you out of there, Vander.
Okay, so little by little, is that what he's going to attempt?
Yeah, it's going to have to be, because like you said, it's deeply entangled.
It's pretty cool to see Sky back in action here.
Oh, look at that.
It's like a horror show.
Yeah.
There's the monster.
God.
You gotta find Vander in there somewhere.
Just start chopping those vines.
I found him. This is wild.
God, this music is really working too.
He's the Watcher.
Who's creating this?
Well, we're getting a little backstory.
Chills.
Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so we finally got to see Dad a little bit there.
So is that Dad?
Yeah. Mom and Dad finally together.
Dude, this is crazy how they're doing this backstory.
And look at the art. It's almost like a mix between what they've been doing and like watercolors.
Mm-hmm.
It's so brilliant. I can't. This show.
Yeah, it's pretty
You
spectacular.
know, Dave, if the writers
Fear the Walking Dead.
It's just... Well, I think you go with this too is because it's a warm coloring palette.
The watercolor
and then it's just very...
Watercolor has a very like innocence, like youth, like tied to it.
Do you remember them? I remember Mom's smell the most.
Axel grease.
It's crazy how smells stick with you almost more than anything.
Yep.
Underground utopia run by a skinny tin machine herald. Maybe when Piltover slides in at the sump.
What if we stayed? Help them out.
That's what Mom and Dad would want.
And Xander.
And Xander.
Vander.
Or Vander. Got me with it. Damn it.
Did I say Xander earlier? I think I might.
I said Xander, but it's Vander.
It's like a compass, but for... Oh,
The wheel of painter.
They got to have the big crate to keep them in.
Damn it.
Oh, shit.
I was hoping maybe they would have had like a detour.
I'm afraid the Herald insists.
She is a weapon.
Is this guy going to get cut in half?
I think I think he's going to drop it.
I believe this herald may be a former pupil of mine, a man of science. Let me speak.
Yes, thank you. Misty's postpone
the inevitable.
Ready our forces for tonight. I should like to meet this herald.
Jeez.
let me guess. We're going to get like 99% of the way, and then boom.
We'll see what Victor does here.
The classic laptop is at 99%.
Your power is finite, diminished by every use.
Yeah.
Oh.
Victor, incredible. What I wouldn't give to glimpse the world through your eyes, to know what you know. West, the mystery of any choice.
He's going to try to manipulate him. Yep.
No, dissolve to darkness. Now the only course was forward. The only warmth, a dream of a waltz.
That's right. He needs Victor to...
The regenerative qualities of his blood will stabilize you. Apex Shimmer combined with you. The apex form of Hextech.
Apex Shimmer.
Shimmer and Hextech.
He's a man, and he needs my help. I will not sacrifice his humanity for your cause. You may leave.
Oh, that didn't go how I...
If you perish, this community is soon to follow.
Not if Vander is back to form.
Vander, Vi, and... Oh.
She has no idea Kate's out that door right now.
I think she's about to go find out.
She's going to see him. See everybody.
Well, no one was standing there except that.
But they left.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we're getting it now. Oh, you remember the butt of this rifle? It's how I broke up with you.
On the job, I see.
You can't be here.
You're like where I landed when this rich, unhinged mongoose just tackled me?
Mongoose.
You look like an angry oil slick.
Don't sugarcoat it, Cupcake.
Like an angry oil slick.
We tracked some sort of new chem weapon down here. A bloodthirsty, murderous beast. What are you doing here?
I'm with that beast.
My dad.
He's the beast. Come on, just tell her. Don't dance around this stuff.
I believe I can craft a serum that will prohibit Victor's success.
Of course you can.
Yes?
Kate gonna do double cross?
I hope so.
Well, they showed that glimmer in her eyes for a minute when she was looking at Vi.
Oh.
This is all a setup.
It's gotta be. Come on. Because maybe Vi didn't say anything about powder being there. Really selling it.
Let's just hope that's what it is. It's a sell job. For you to leave, right? Not endanger peaceful lives? Is that we all on the same page here?
They're gonna rip that community apart.
Well, and then Jace is on his way there too.
Shit.
Yep.
Why does it have to be like drops? Why don't you just like...
Here comes the punchline.
Vi, you've been quite a curiosity. Your absence provided a vacuum I was able to fill. In other circumstances, I might have offered you a position in my organization.
Gee, thanks.
Don't worry. She's not distracted. You know, my father taught me about trust.
We already double-crossed you.
There were only 3 things I needed to do. Even if it means telling a self-righteous windbag that her breath smells like a cesspool.
Oh.
Still haven't quite cracked that one. But being tied up sure helps.
And the third?
Just shut the up.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, I'm thinking I'm back.
The fissures are blocked by guard towers. Patrols circle the comm unit at even intervals. A personal guard are posted
Told
here.
ya. You were worried.
I was.
Well, when she spit her face like, hey, all right, we're selling it.
Luck and
a big distraction.
Good.
What's happening?
The background.
Look at that.
That is awesome.
I have a plan. You're not gonna like it.
There you go. There you go.
Hope I was worth your time.
Wow. Oh, didn't even need to. Oh, our team is coming
Yeah, but
up
no.
big.
Okay, what about Jace? So
Okay, deep breath.
Oh shit! Is Jace going to take out Victor?
I mean, that's what he
took out Salo.
That's what he wants.
No, we're so close. No.
He doesn't want the Hex Tech to be out there.
all these people though that have been helped are gonna mess with his mind.
Well, he's been in that damn thing for
months,
ever,
and who knows what the time is like in there. Does it seem like a month or does it, years?
Get it together, man.
Yeah, is this Interstellar where it's in there in an hour and 7 years go by?
Join us. Join the way. I was getting nervous when I see communities all dressed in white being all peaceful. It makes me nervous.
Kind of reminds me of like a James Marsden. Jace does.
Jace is a little unhinged.
And Victor knows everything that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Vine sent me. I'm going to get you
He's got
out
the
of
marks
here.
on his head.
It's the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's all coming apart.
Mm-hmm.
Anbessa believed in you.
Here comes Jinx.
Oh.
Deep cut.
Oh.
Locked it.
Guy's got some reflexes.
She snickered and winked at him.
Oh, here we go.
You cut some of her hair. Well, there's a reason why he had those green
crystals,
things on the fire.
What a battle.
Yeah, she outlasted Vander.
Mm-hmm.
This should be a cakewalk.
Yeah.
Well. Look who's awake.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh, bruv.
Don't touch my daughter.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Dunzo.
This is going to get real complicated with Caitlyn and Jinx.
So Vi might have not given that bit of information.
Jace.
It's just settle down, Jace.
I don't like this.
No.
Something last second has to happen.
I swear it.
He's going for it.
No.
Can't Victor just go into the spirit world or something real quick?
Oh my! Oh, this is the
what
opening.
we saw in the opening.
Yep.
You come on.
Nah, Victor's still out there.
With a huge hole in his chest.
There's
That's what we saw at the beginning.
Yeah. They're all connected. It's like I was saying, he's everywhere.
And there goes Vander also.
Well, Vander had the full body of Vander.
Yeah,
now he's stuck as his
Well,
beast.
Vander was a mixture of that and Shimmer.
What did you do, Jace?
No.
Oh, it's even worse. The bit of Vander that was inside him is gone now.
This is why I said I was building a wall around my heart.
Oh. He's not going to be in part 3. And the community's done.
Oh.
Yeah, Vander's not in there. Is he going to be done at the last moment? Yeah, she still has the hex tech.
Remember, she took that from the
Yep.
hand. Holy shit.
What is...
Is this going to, like, rebound him? I don't like this. Are we losing her too? Like she gets it in Vander last second and
well, I don't know what the piece of hex tech is going to do. Oh, okay, that explains it.
Oh, it's never mind.
Doubled up the power.
No.
Whoa.
Which inspires us to our greatest good is also the cause of our greatest evil.
That was a finish that I don't think anybody saw coming. The end of that episode
I need a nap.
with little Isha going for that move. That was incredible. What's even left to fight over anymore? I mean, the hex tech is with losing Victor, with that huge explosion. We don't know where Jace was in relation to all that. I mean, Singe is still out there, I suppose, but we don't know who all got taken out in the blast. So, gosh, where's this even going to go? Like, what is... Aside from the two cities fighting for each other, aside from the two cities left to fight as to, to try to be on equal footing or whatever it might be. I mean, it seems like all the weapons are gone with Victor being taken out. To me, because he was connected to all the hex tech. Now, unless he's up in that spirit world type place with Sky, unless that was just his body in Earth and then his consciousness and his being is somewhere up there, still floating around in the hex tech or the arcane. That's the only thing I could come up with because Jace pretty much put an end to all that. I don't know what Emma, the big baddie, the big Mbessa. I don't know what she's even gonna be going for anymore. If she even, I mean, I'm guessing she survived the blast. She's got 9 lives. Somehow she escaped Vander the first time around. So I'm pretty sure that we're gonna see her again. But aside from crushing her enemies, look, her ultimate weapon of Vander, Warwick, is gone. So aside from whatever Singe can give her weaponry-wise, I just don't know what's left to fight for. All it is it going to be just revenge at this point with Vi and Powder? So I got a ton of questions going into the final act. This is a really one of those kind of weird episodes where, we got so many answers in the middle part of this act. Now in this last one, it's just pretty much all questions again now, and hopefully those get answered on the 23rd. But wow, what a story. Like I said, it seems like everything is just lost. Any bit of technology they were going to pull from the Hex Tech or Victor. Singe is working with, some hybrid of Shimmer, combined with it. And that was all wrapped up into Vander, who is gone now. So, like I said, I don't know what's left. This is going to be a wild finish. And we're going to be right back where we were, I think, with, the friction between Jinx, Powder, and Caitlyn and Vi, because there's going to be so much blame. Powder's going to be like, you led your soldiers right in here. That's what she's going to say to Vi, and it cost Isha her life. This is going to be a mess. I don't know how we clean things up in only 3 episodes.
Well, they made it a point, too, to make a real sentimental part right in the middle of the episode where Jinx is saying to Isha, you gave me glasses before you started hanging around. I didn't have any, and then you gave me glasses. Whether it's clear or blurry, I don't know. But so, really looking back at it, setting us up for the ending, for the go home to go into the final act. I mean,
did you guys think we were going to lose Victor?
I didn't think,
or not Victor. Vander. Vander. Did you guys think we were going to lose Vander?
I'm still questioning. See,
I'm still questioning what's all going to happen because it's a big shot, but how many blasts was he taking from Powder already the first time that they fought each other? He took a bunch of them and kept on ticking, but Isha had what, three lined up in there, and it caused a big explosion. Yes, Mbessa is going to be fine. And what is her motivation? She always wants power. She just always wants to take out her enemies. She doesn't care who those enemies are. So she's always going to be fighting. That's just who she is. She's a general. That's who she is as a person. It doesn't matter who's in her way. She wants to get complete power.
By
and
the
that's
way,
why
Mel is still out there.
Yeah, and we didn't get anything from Mel this episode, so she's still in the Black Rose or dealing with that. So then what's her powers going to be? Because I'm assuming she's going to come back and go after her mom and go after her for hate, because I'm sure Mbessa was behind it in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. But then Jace, I know he wants to take out all the Hex Tech, but because he couldn't get out of his own head, he couldn't see that right there the Hex Tech was doing good for a lot of people. As we saw, the scientist was he was on death row, man, and look at him, he was flourishing down there. They had fresh fruit, everything was going great. Vi and Powder were talking about sticking it out there and rebuilding that community together, and they were on the track to getting Vander back. I mean, we saw him even take out what's that dude's name that I was calling Zangief, but was Rictus.
Yeah, Rictus
was took him out like he was nothing, and that was even before he was full of rage at the end. So we were on the road back, and then they had to do that to us, and again almost got me to cry at the end with.
From Jace's standpoint, though, I'm remembering that conversation that Victor / Salo had with him in the kind of bubble there. That wasn't exactly a friendly conversation. I didn't think that Victor had with him. So I'm just throwing that out there for.
Well,
yeah, but it could have been Salo though.
Yeah, Jace had one sight and mindset versus Victor doing his thing, right? So.
Yeah, so for the first episode of Act 2, we had, I spoke previously, the artwork for the intro with the blue graffiti over the kind of recap and the time lapse, I guess you could say. For episode 2, we saw the ridiculously creative, just wildly badass artwork that they did showing Vi in the Fight Club and the boxing. And here they completely, pulled a 180 as far as the gears and used that watercolor-esque mix of the artwork that they use in this show to tell, this beautiful backstory of Vi and her parents and Powder and Vander. And again, for as incredible as the story is, I always want to make sure that I'm just highlighting how impressive I think the artwork is, because I think it really sets this show apart. We've watched a lot of animated films and TV shows on this channel, not so much anime, but a lot of animated stuff. and have seen a lot of really incredible artwork. But I think from a creativity standpoint, I think this show is just on a whole different level. And the fact that they combine it with a really compelling story is what really gets you with this. And it's just, it's gripping. I know that's an interesting word to use sometimes, but it's just absolutely gripping. I had said at the end of last episode that I was going to keep myself a little bit guarded because we've had a lot of twists and turns, and I don't know that I was expecting for there to be any sort of happy ending, especially knowing that we've got 3 more episodes releasing after this one in Act 3. And I'm like, there's no way they're going to give us like a go home here, and then the next 3 episodes are all going to be, how we rebuild. So I don't know what to think about what happened to Victor, what happened to Vander. I know on this channel we always say, well, if you didn't see it, well, we kind of saw it, but not like completed. So
kinda. What else do you need?
Yeah, I know. But, well, I thought Victor was done after Jace blasted him. He had a big hole in his chest and was still talking. So
yeah, but then we saw everyone.
Yeah, I know. I really used to like Candace's character. I thought she was such a badass. And then she turns. She's still a badass. She's just the worst.
Yeah.
So, we got the the flip from Kate there, which I honestly wasn't expecting. When we had
you don't know Lerv then.
It's because love conquers all, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so I don't know where this final act is going to take us. I don't know whether we're going to get some sort of resolution. From what I understand, this is supposed to be the last season. There's no talks about season 3.
For this story.
For this story.
Yeah, League of Legends will continue.
Right, League of Legends, but as far as Arcane is concerned, this is it. There's no like, well, season 3 hasn't been announced yet. It's like they said this is it. So it's one of those it's one of those series where everything was so good in season 1 and everything has been so good up to now, regardless of whether we get a happy ending or how they choose to end it. I am fully confident that it's going to be good. And it's not often that you can say that with the shows that we watch. Sometimes you have a good episode, a bad, you wonder what direction they're going to take things. The writers keep everybody happy. But with this show, it's like everything has been so incredible that regardless of whether it's the warm and fuzzies that I'm hoping for, I'm confident that the final 3 episodes are going to tell an amazing story. And I have no reason to believe otherwise. The thing that I'm, equally as curious about as the story is what sort of incredible artwork we're going to have come our way, because I really think, again, for as good of a story as this is, and it is, I really think the artwork sets the show apart and really puts it on just a different level from everything else that we've seen.
Yeah, this was a deflating episode in a good way, not in a bad way at all, because this was an epic episode. I just didn't expect that much devastation to even happen, or getting any kind of devastation. But we like to joke with The Walking Dead, wherever our crew goes to a new community, that community is pretty much toast. And unfortunately, that happened here. With Jace, man, I don't know how to look at him now, because I know the situation that he's in, and I'm not, dismissing the current mind state he's in, but there could have been a little more conversation before him just, I'm gonna walk in there and use my hammer gun and take Victor out.
He's still remembering Jinx using the hex tech blow everybody up,
Well, and I get it. He's been on a mission, and he said that pretty much through here too. But I feel like being in that hex has definitely, obviously, messed with his mental state quite a bit, even more so than before. Because, man, just a couple episodes ago, Victor and Jace were having conversation. I know it wasn't always the most uplifting conversation, because Victor's like, I'm done, I'm gonna go out, and that's when he discovered he could heal. But there was a lot of information passed in this one too, with that scientist talking to Victor, you know, saying, you know, basically calling it out. Once you go, shortly after this will go. We need you to live on, to use your basically your powers. I thought he was really going to try to convince him hard to come back and revive his daughter that way. That didn't happen.
Yeah,
and
they
then
showed us the shots of that to kind of put that in his head.
and I really thought we were going to get Victor passing everything on to Vander, and then that was going to be the end of Victor, because they said it has limitations, and basically once you help out Vander here, you're pretty much toast, is the way I took it. So I was hoping we were going to get Vander. I don't know if it would ever been like a full 100% body of Vander. Either way, that's kind of where my hope was. But now with the, you know, Isha doing that, I don't know if Vander really survived it, or if it's thanks to the whole Victor thing too. I'm wondering if Vander is still around until I get like 100% character saying, yeah, he's done, he's gone. I'm going to hold on to a little bit of hope. That's just what I do in certain situations. But I can't wait to see how they're going to take these next 3 episodes and give us the send-off, because I think it's going to be bittersweet. If it's anything like these 3 episodes, my prediction is bittersweet for the end of this story for Arcane, because and Ambessa too. I know we were kind of, you know, saying she's burying her there a little bit, but I mean, Jace, we could say Jace really kicked this off more so than Ambessa.
Yeah, she just wants peace through complete control is how she wants peace.
Well, I'm just saying in this case, right? She wanted the beast.
Yep.
That's all she was coming for. Then, just before they got there, Jace did the pop. And then Ambessa saw Kate with the backstab. And then it was game on from there.
Yeah.
So now I'm just, again, this whole season's just been wild. Can't wait to see
and it's tricky, right? Because there's so many different dimensions now. We have the world of the Black Rose, whatever.
Yeah, Mel too.
Space-time continuum that place takes in. We don't know where or when they are.
Is she fully harnessed? Is she harnessing that power? That's what I'm kind of wondering. If she's harnessing, and someone let me know if I'm just way off without spoiling. If she's harnessing that Black Rose power now.
Well, and in addition to wherever that world is, then what spirit world type place was Victor and Sky in previously? Is some of their consciousness still there? That's what I wonder about. Yeah, because the body's gone, but I'm with you, Diamond Dave. I got a feeling Victor's still out there somewhere. If Sky could have made it and she still exists in that world, maybe Victor's there too.
And I'm wondering what's going to happen with Jinx too, because like she said, the first 3, everyone around her dies, and now Aisha is dead. And so what is that going to do to her psyche as well? I think she's going to be even more aggressive, more volatile, but is going to hopefully be on Vi's side.
Yeah. Here I thought she was making progress.
She was.
For a minute.
Well, everyone's going to be battling everybody here pretty soon here. And what is Mel? Like, I would love to know Mel's thoughts in Jace right now. Like, if she knew about this stuff, how she would take it, you know? So that's all that kind of runs through that too.
Wow. We got 3 episodes left. The final act. We cannot wait, just like you guys can't wait. So for Appleton Oak, it's Diamond Dave. That's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Catch you on the next one, pals.